Report: Loretta Lynch-Bill Clinton Tarmac meeting was planned via Obama's Secret Service and FBI. They found everything. It's now obvious why the left in this country is trying to divert attention to the fake illegal family separation narrative. Although not many mainstream news outlets are reporting it, but the IG report has now allegedly confirmed that the infamous Loretta Lynch-Bill Clinton Arizona Airport tarmac meeting was indeed planned. And it was planned by none other than the Obama-led Secret Service and what we now know to be the crooked FBI. That's right folks, the IG report reveals that not only was the meeting planned and coordinated but they knew it would end up becoming an issue, but went through with it anyway. This fact would suggest that something far more important than golf and grandchildren was discussed during that 30-minute meeting on board the Attorney General's plane. Here is more on this via BPR. Stunning revelations from the IG report of DOJ Inspector General Michael Horowitz, an Obama appointee, suggests that the 2016 tarmac meeting between then Attorney General Loretta Lynch and Bill Clinton was coordinated, contradicting their claims that the meeting was accidental and coincidental. In 2016, Lynch, the U.S. Attorney General under Barack Obama, secretly met for 30 minutes with Bill Clinton on an airport tarmac in Arizona. At the time, then presidential candidate Hillary Clinton was being investigated by the FBI over her 30,000 deleted emails and her destroyed government-issued phones, which she and her team smashed with hammers. Several days after the tarmac meeting, the DOJ, which was headed by then Attorney General Loretta Lynch, decided not to file any charges against Hillary for her unauthorized use of an unsecured, private email server to conduct government business and her mass deletion of 30,000 emails. Page 203 of the IG report suggests that Bill Clinton's Secret Service detail had contacted Lynch's FBI detail to set up the meeting when their planes were on the tarmac. The OPA, Office of Public Affairs, supervisor said that he later learned that former President Clinton's Secret Service detail had contacted Lynch's FBI security detail to let them know that the former president wanted to meet with Lynch. Although Lynch's staff was supposed to receive notice of such 204 requests, witnesses told us that they were not informed of the request from former President Clinton. As BizPac Review has reported, Lynch and Clinton claim they only discussed grandchildren and golf during their rendezvous. "Our conversation was a great deal about grandchildren, and he mentioned golf he played in Phoenix," Lynch said at the time. Christopher Sine, an anchor for ABC News 3340 in Alabama, said there's no evidence that Clinton had played golf during his visit. 2 years later and I have not found a person who can confirm that former President Clinton played golf during that trip to Phoenix, Sine remarked. Furthermore, page 209 of the IG report suggests that people nearby were instructed not to take any photos of the tarmac meeting. The OPA supervisor said that there was a photographer outside, and he recalled telling the photographer that Lynch would not be taking pictures. The OPA supervisor said that he remembered telling the photographer that he, the photographer, needed to go back in his car. And page 210 of the IG report states, the senior counselor said that when she tried to go back on the plane, she was stopped by the head of Lynch's security detail, who was at the door of the plane. The senior counselor said that she told him that Lynch's meeting with former President Clinton was not a good idea, and that she needed to get back on the plane, but he still would not let her on. The senior counselor said that she then asked him to convey to Lynch that she was advising that the meeting was a bad idea. According to the senior counselor, he told her, "All right, why don't you tell her yourself," and finally allowed her to board. Less than a week after the Lynch-Clinton tarmac meeting, then FBI Director James Comey, whose boss was Loretta Lynch, announced that the FBI would not recommend an indictment against Hillary. Coincidence? The 30-minute meeting took place as Hillary Clinton was being investigated by the FBI over her 33,000 deleted emails and the sending and receiving of classified information on her private server which she illegally kept in the guest bathroom of one of her many residences. As you may recall, 30,000 of her emails were deleted after they were subpoenaed and her team destroyed their government-issued phones with hammers in order to hide whatever it is Hillary Clinton was up to. This meeting is just one more episode in the life of the Clintons, which is full of coincidences which always seem to go their way. But most importantly, the timing of this meeting is what's the most questionable, considering it came only a few days before the release of the official Benghazi report and when then FBI Director James Comey publicly confirmed he would not be recommending prosecution of Hillary Clinton for any wrongdoing in the email scandal. Please don't forget to like and support our channel by press subscribe button. Thanks for watching.